In a quiet, dimly lit alley near her home, Sarah heard a faint sound that stopped her in her tracks. Her heart ached at the pitiful cry coming from the shadows. She followed the sound, her footsteps echoing through the narrow passage, until she discovered a sight that would haunt her for the rest of her days. There, lying amidst the filth and darkness, was a tiny, fragile kitten. Its tiny body was in a terrible state. Its eyelids, ears, and nose were grotesquely sewn shut, as if the work of a malevolent madman. The poor creature's cries were muffled, but they conveyed a sense of pain and despair that was almost too much for Sarah to bear. Without a second thought, Sarah scooped up the little kitten in her trembling hands and rushed back to her home. Julie, as she would later name her newfound charge, was in unimaginable agony. The abusers had inflicted wounds upon her, sewing her delicate features shut with thick, absorbent cotton. Infections had set in, and every muffled meow was a plea for mercy and help. As tears streamed down her face, Sarah knew that she couldn't leave Julie in this terrible condition. With steady hands, she gently removed the stitches one by one. It was an excruciating process for the poor kitten, and her screams echoed in the small room. Sarah's heart ached with each painful cry, but she knew that this was the only way to save her. The act inflicted upon Julie left Sarah horrified and anguished. What kind of person could commit such atrocities on a defenseless creature? She shuddered at the thought. Whoever had done this had to be found and brought to justice to prevent further horrors. Julie's road to recovery was a slow and painful one. Sarah's love and care enveloped the little kitten. Slowly, the infections began to subside, and the wounds began to heal. The scars on Julie's ears and nose would always serve as a reminder of the horrors she had endured. As for Julie, she blossomed under the tender care of her savior. The once traumatized kitten turned into a playful, happy ball of fur, filling Sarah's home with warmth and joy. She found solace among the other rescued cats, who seemed to understand her pain and welcomed her into their little family. In the end, Julie's story raised profound questions about human nature. What drives someone to commit such unspeakable acts of cruelty? But it also showcased the incredible power of compassion, resilience, and the unwavering love of a kind-hearted woman.